Hello and welcome to Great Hang, the greatest hang that's ever hanged. I'm your hang, Tim McLaughlin, coming to you with your other hang, Myka Fox. Hello, Myka.
Hi, Timmy.
How are you?
I'm great.
Oh, good.
Is that good? Am I matching your energy?
Yes, I'm trying to be positive and fun for the show. And we have a positive, fun guest today. He was on what I was told was the Late Late Show with James Corden and Drunk History. You ever heard of that, you fucking stupid fuckers? It's Dave Ross.
Dave Ross, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for calling me positive and fun. That feels good.
I don't know if you are. We've only met, what, twice?
Yeah.
We're manifesting it.
Yeah,
Because we know you're a dark piece of shit. We're like, don't let Dave start doing his dark shit
Totally.
on our show.
Recently transplanted here from Los Angeles.
That's true. Yeah.
I
love it too, by the way.
You like it here?
Very
in New York?
happy to be here. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I was watching Jordan Rock, and he kept saying implant instead of transplant. He goes, man, all these implants. And I was like, I think he means transplant. I didn't have the heart to tell him because I didn't want to talk to him, but
That's all right. You can't talk to Jordan Rock.
no,
No.
I don't know.
Is Jordan
I don't
Rock a piece of shit?
No, he's super nice.
He's a nice guy. I don't know.
He's
Yeah, I met
actually
Jordan
very
Rock once.
Yeah, he's actually really nice. But
Yeah, he's real funny.
we were like, while he was on stage, we were like, well, let's get out of here. Because it was
Yeah,
one of
well,
those-
that's every comedian, right?
Let's deplant ourselves from this.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I like, do you guys know Matt LeGrand? He's an LA comic.
no.
He's real funny. He was in New York for a minute.
Here he
and
goes
hit-
with all his LA bullshit.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm from
hold
Hollywood.
on. Let me get
And,
under the table, pick up that name. Matt LeGrand.
Oh, no, it's
Yeah.
stuck to the floor?
Get ready. Matt was in town, and he hit me up to hang out, and it was the day Graham K was shooting his special.
Oh, yeah.
And so I was like, oh, yeah, come meet me at this. But it didn't occur to me to tell him I'm not going to watch the special. Like, of course I'm not going to watch. I just like Graham.
Right.
So I went to say hi to Graham, and I was like, good luck. And then I went and got drunk at the bar.
Yeah.
And then Matt didn't see me because the gutter's huge.
Yeah.
And then he ended up alone sitting front row at Graham K's special, and you can see him. And he came out. He was like, were you in there? I was like, no, of course not. I'm not going to watch. What are you, fucking crazy?
Graham K, our last guest. Make sure to check out his special now. Live at
Yeah,
Bowling
check out
Alley.
his special on
It's really
YouTube.
funny.
It is really good. Live
Yo,
at,
like you would know, Dave. You just said it's really funny.
I watched the YouTube of it.
Oh, you-
asshole.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. We should do plugs right now. Let's get them out of the way. Dave, plug stuff.
I have a podcast called What's It Called? Listen to that. That's all I got.
Listen to Dave's podcast. I'm going to be in Columbus, Ohio, 11-1. Chicago at the Lincoln Lodge, 11-2. Somewhere in Omaha, Nebraska, 11-3. All with friend of the show, Tom Takar. Also, sign up for our Patreon, you cocksuckers. We pay the guests. This is how we pay the guests. We give the guests money from the Patreon. It doesn't really go to us. I'm actually in the hole every month. So,
I've never seen a single dollar.
Yeah.
Not $1
that
from
true?
the show. Not even one.
They only go to the guest?
Well,
We
they
give the
go to
money
the
to-
guest. They pay Tim back for what he puts into the show.
Yes.
I see nothing.
I'm negative on the show about $125 every month. So, I'm not kidding. So,
Wait, what is that money?
well, we have advertisements set up that we pay for advertisements.
You know how a lot of podcasts
You pay
make money?
for-
Yeah.
You pay to advertise on other podcasts?
No, we pay to advertise through like an Instagram and Facebook like targeted ad system.
Oh, I
Maybe
see.
we should stop doing that. Actually, remember I was like, we should look into whether or not that works still.
Yeah, and then
I
we
don't
pay
think it does.
and then we pay every guest $20 per show. So that's
Cool.
$80, and then that other thing ends up being around $80. So that ends up being about
The other thing
160.
is Tim's gambling habit.
No,
Like,
wrong
the other
again.
thing, he like details everything except for the other thing, and anyway, it ends
No,
up
the other
being-
thing I meant was the advertising ends up being around $80.
All right.
My gambling, first of all, pays for itself. Secondly, you're a bozo. Thirdly,
Oh, no.
if we get more money, we can get better guests. We don't have to have fucking bullshit guests like Dave Ross.
Fucking talking about some LA comic no
Yeah.
one gives a fuck about.
No offense, but we could get like
Thank
good
you for
guests.
coming.
Damn, dude, there's something particularly interesting about calling your girlfriend a bozo. I was wondering as I was walking here, I had a stinging suspicion that the role of the guest on the show is to just be an audience to your relationship.
Yeah, it kind of is.
And just 1 hour a week, you invite someone in to laugh at how you guys interact.
We bring, We bring the guest in to show off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well,
We're
they
like-
know an open micer in LA.
Look how functional a relationship can be when they're both comics.
Yeah, totally.
Patreon.com.
Yeah, you have a podcast where you don't even look at each other during it. And
Patreon.com/greathang. Okay,
I
thank
spend
you.
my whole time watching Toe sleep. That's why
Yeah,
we set
we
her up
do.
behind the
We
camera.
set her up behind the camera so we can watch her be cute.
oh my god, yeah, she is right behind the camera.
Yeah. Micah,
Yeah,
do you have
sweet.
anything to plug?
To plug?
Yeah.
Well, I'm at the stand every weekend, so come check me out there. Except for the one weekend my dad's in town, so that's perfect. He's never seen me perform. So he's like, yeah, set up something good. And then it's like, I'm in a couple clubs now. No one's got me that weekend. I'm like, well, I guess my dad's gonna have to watch me fucking bomb at a bar.
Nice. Is he in town on Sunday? He could come to Beauty Bar.
He is
Beauty
in town
Bar
on a Sunday.
extra bad last night.
That actually-
Holy shit, was
actually-
it
Is
extra
that
bad.
true?
That'd be
Yes.
a really good way to punish him.
Make him go to Beauty Bar?
Make him go to. He would actually probably love Beauty Bar.
Yeah.
He'd be like, everyone does meth here. I can tell by their teeth.
Everyone does ketamine there, though, for real. Everyone on Sunday, there's like a big ketamine crew that hangs
true?
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they come in through the show and then use the back bathroom around the corner and do
Did you
ketamine.
ketamine at a bar?
During the show, yeah.
No way.
Yeah,
There's
they
like
do.
7 people walking in. So like,
That's not a bar drug.
No, and then one of them's like a mean black midget. He's like so mean.
and because he's mean, Tim can use the M word.
Yeah, dude,
Mean.
he's so mean. I was like, excuse me, I'm trying to get to the bar. He goes, fuck you, bitch. And I was like, God damn,
Whoa.
all right. He goes,
On ketamine.
Did
Man.
you tip him over?
no, I was scared of him. I thought he was going to fuck me up.
Damn. Tim's got all these scars on his ankles now.
Damn, that was funny.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I haven't been to that show since Nate Fridson and Brad Austin ran it, like years ago.
Yeah.
And I do remember telling a guy in the crowd that I was going to fucking kill him.
Yes.
I remember doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was not that sort of bad. This was the other where they don't laugh at all.
Oh, good.
But we
They're
did-
all on ketamine.
Well, no, these people were regular people.
Okay.
The ketamine people stay in the bar. They do not watch the
I
show.
see.
But like sometimes we'll just cancel. They'll be like, the bar's full. I'm like, none of them are going to come back here. I see them every week. But like, yeah, last night no one was laughing at anything. And then we forgot to tell them it was a fundraiser. So at the very end of the show, I told them if they wanted to give money, it goes to cancer research because the bartender, Brock, best bartender in the city, his daughter was raising money for cancer research for her school. So we raised 8 people in the audience, $79, almost $10 a person.
That's really
Not
good.
so bad, yeah.
That's pretty good. I think the
Yeah.
math is pretty good.
Yeah.
How's it been? How's the transition here been, Dave?
Oh, hard as fuck, dude. It sucks ass, and I feel bad, but it's fine. I really meant it. Like I was in LA for over 20 years. I was really over it, and I didn't even really notice it because I just lived there. And then I moved here, and I was like, oh shit, I felt bad for a while. And so now, like, moving is garbage, and like finding an apartment here is such trash now. It's like they
Yeah, you
they
came
need
at the
you.
best time to be ripped off.
Yeah, exactly. And everyone, I think, is scared from COVID, all the landlords. So you have to have over a 700 credit score, and you have to prove that you make 40, your yearly income is 40 times the monthly rent.
Yeah.
And even if I made that, I couldn't prove it because it's all freelance,
Yeah.
And so, I don't know. They're like creating a city of rich kids. It's
Yeah.
just been man, I lived in Jersey City, and I had moved here, so I didn't want to not party every night. So I was taking the PATH train home at like 4:30 a.m. and then walking to my apartment in Jersey City for months, and then I couldn't find a place, and I moved to Bloomfield. And so it was all awful. I've been drunk every day for 6 months, but now I moved to Greenpoint, and it's great.
Oh, great.
Are you still
yeah.
drinking?
Of course.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Just making sure there was still a constant. Yeah, because you were like on your I'm going to try to find a miracle apartment shit, and then
Yeah.
you found a good deal
Yeah.
with friend of the show, Ryan Donahue.
Totally. It was really out of nowhere. I like really went through it. I like had a possible roommate, and he was kind of weird. And then out of nowhere, Ryan's just had a 2-bedroom because he used to make money and now he doesn't. And he was
The
like,
classic comedian story.
yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I get
Oh,
one
I have
job.
money for a second. I'll spend it right now.
Totally. I'm gonna get a 2-bedroom apartment in Greenpoint. He was like, I think I want to rent it. And I was like, I'll take it.
Yeah. I'm
truly.
in now. And Greenpoint rules, so that's pretty good.
Man, it's beautiful. Yeah, it's great. I got a really old cat. She loves it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's cool.
Nice. Our cat likes it here. She likes going up and down the stairs.
Is that true?
Wow.
Oh, yeah, you have stairs in the apartment.
Yeah.
She likes going up the stairs. Going down the stairs, it's like she doesn't understand. I think she's going to fall over one of these days.
She does little hops like a little rabbit. It's pretty cute. It's pretty freaking cute.
How old is she?
9.
9.
Okay, my cat's 17, and like a year or so ago, she stopped being able to jump up on the bed. So I have little tiny staircases all around the house.
Aww.
It's the most adorable shit you'll ever see.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah, it's great. There's stairs up to the couch.
I'll kill Toe before she gets to that point, but I think what you're doing
Oh,
is
good.
nice. Yeah.
Good. That's interesting. Let's hear more about that. No. No. I want to hear about why and how you're going to kill your cat.
No, I would fucking kill myself.
She doesn't have
before.
she doesn't have the heart. It'd be a murder-suicide.
I used to say that shit too when until like a year ago when her name's Dr. Funk, my cat. When
That's a good name.
Thank you. She got sort of sick, and but leading up to that for years, I was like, I love her so much, but I'm not going to be one of those people that's going to spend $1 million on my cat, and that's still true. But I'm spending money on her.
Yeah.
Like, she goes to the vet way more than she used to. Yeah, I don't want her to die.
This motherfucker hates the vet.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
of
my
course.
ketchup. That was my ketchup topic, but I don't know if we have time for it today.
You can talk about it. We can have. I mean, the podcast can theoretically be as long as we want if you didn't get a really important work email just now.
So, just between you, me, and a Patreon fans, I thought I had the day off because it's Columbus Day, but it has never been busier. And turns out that we don't give a fuck about Columbus or
The indigenous peoples of America.
right,
Right, because that's what it is now, right?
Indigenous Peoples Day.
Right.
And those emails are just emails that I am on, but not needing to respond to. So good.
All right, good.
So I had to take Toe into the vet Friday.
Yeah.
She had like these like wounds on her chin that like weren't healing, and I took her into the vet like in July, and they were like, oh yeah, they're just wounds and they'll heal up and whatever. And then like all of a sudden they started getting worse, and so I like tried to make an appointment, but it took like 3 weeks to get an appointment, and then it started healing, and so then I canceled it, and then I was like, oh wait, it's not. So the point is, it took like a month and a half, and so I've like to get her this new appointment. I bring her in. She won't come out of the cage, starts hissing, scraping at me. At the last place, they like wrapped her up, they burritoed her in a towel, you know, so that way they could just like
Just do what they need to
just
do.
look at her face, right?
They should do that to people.
And tell me about it, dude.
That would rule if that was the doctor.
Yeah, that would be sick.
They're like-
You just swaddle you, and
then
then
they
like,
shove the IUD
give you
right
a new
in.
heart or whatever.
Yeah.
IUD.
IUD. Anyway, sorry.
No, but so like I was like, well, just burrito her, you know, and take a look at her chin. And they're like, yeah, we don't do that. And I'm like, wait, what? And they're like, so we can't examine your cat. I'm like, after fucking 6 weeks, you can't examine. They're like, then they gave me a prescription. They sold me some sedatives. They're like, yeah, if you actually need to bring her back in, set another appointment 3 weeks from now. Give her sedatives. And I'm
This
like,
is a new vet that
this is
you're
a new,
using?
yeah, because I didn't like the old
Fuck
one because I
them,
thought
dude.
they were wrong
Oh, okay, sure. Oh, right, about her
about
scars.
the thing because
Yeah.
it got worse, and I was like, wait, what's happening to my cat? I want to take her to a different vet.
Now she's fully healed and fine.
And now she's
Okay.
fully healed and fine, but I have like these sedatives. But I'm like,
We can take them.
It is weird. They all have like... It's so annoying.
ketamine.
Hey, that's fun.
Vets are all like a lot of them are insane. I have
Yeah.
found I had to Funk will she'll just every now and then have an issue where she'll just like sort of like scream in pain or be kind of weird every like few months now. She has like a kidney problem and a thyroid problem, and it's generally fine. And I don't have to. If it came to an expensive surgery, I would honestly probably not be able to do it. But it's not that. I have had to take her to an emergency vet once or twice, and that has taught me like they will. At least the one that I was taking her to. The emergency vet was like, okay, we think she's fine, but we need to keep her overnight for observation. And I was like, okay, hold on. What does that mean? And she was like, well, we take her to a veterinary hospital, and it's like, it was going to be like $2,000 for the night. And I was like, I'm just going to tell you I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. And then she literally goes, oh, that's fine. And I was like, what? And then I talked to my friend Lindsay, whose sister is a vet, and she was like, oh yeah, they all like lie to you because they're scared of being sued because they're insane rich people that will pay for anything for their cat.
That's, and
Yeah.
like if I had a bazillion dollars, if money was not an object and the vet didn't do every single thing in its power to save her life,
Right.
I would probably be furious.
Right.
If I had money was no object, I would spend it all on the cat. I love her so much.
Right. But I mean, how many people are in that situation nowadays? Yeah. So she's fine. Is she fine from that vet?
She's
Like,
she's
or you just did it
fine.
yourself?
She's just fine.
No,
You just brought her home and she's fine.
She was already kind of fine,
Oh,
but
I
because
see.
it took so long to get the appointment, I was like, I'm not canceling another one. I'm going to bring her
I
in,
see.
really make sure she's fine, and then let that be that,
Yeah.
But no, she's fucking fine. Now we have sedatives for the next time, I
That's
guess.
funny.
Yeah, they guaranteed a no fear guarantee, and
Yeah.
it's because you just drug your cat.
You just
No
drug her.
fear?
That's what
what-
it said on the thing. That's why I was excited. I was like,
Because
they know how to treat the cat so that they don't freak out. She was couldn't have been more freaked
They
out.
drug her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a no fear guarantee for me, too. If I take ketamine, I'm not going to be afraid.
They couldn't even take her temperature.
Wow. Man, I just went to a new vet in Greenpoint, and I thought because it's Greenpoint, I was going to have to argue with them about rich people shit. And this vet is dope. She
There's a
was just
lot of poor Polish people over there. You
Yeah.
gotta remember.
Right, totally. Yeah, that's definitely it. This woman was like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. That's fine. I took her to a place in Montclair, New Jersey. She has like 2 scars on her back, little like dots. And they were like, we need to get these checked out. They might be cancerous. We need to do blood work on them. It's going to cost $500 for the blood work. And I was like, I'll wait till I get to New York. And I showed her this woman who's younger and in Greenpoint. And she was like, oh, yeah, those are zits.
Cat zits.
Yeah, totally.
That's what they think was on Toe's chin too. Just zits that
big
got
ol'
out of-
zits?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, we got to get to our first
Let's do
segment.
it. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Hot takes. Micah's got a hot take for the show, and this is the song today.
Oh,
Hot
okay.
takes.
Oh, that's fun.
This is a good one.
This is the news. Micah hates the news.
Oh, I see. The news
is
that's fun.
The news is next. I don't want Micah to see what the
Oh, I
news
see.
It
is.
is the worst segment, and do not look forward to it.
Okay. I don't like it.
No,
I
it's
don't like
good.
it. And
It's
for the
the-
record, I would like to reestablish that I'm on Myka's side
Thank you.
because I want to live.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody always is scared of Micah because I'm like a bitch or whatever.
It's so funny.
Hey, me too, bud.
It's because I'm so strong. Okay, this one is coming to us on Twitter, but it's from Reddit. Am I the asshole?
Okay.
And it's called "Am I the asshole for refusing to drive my girlfriend around anymore?"
No.
Wow.
No, you're not.
Damn.
Your
that was
girlfriend's probably a bitch. Here's the thing. You know, my Aunt Patty, my great Aunt Patty sits behind my Uncle Thurman and hits him on the head when he fucks up while he's driving. I watched her do it.
That's awesome.
He missed a turn. She whacked him on his bald head and she goes, "You missed your turn, you fool."
God,
She
I
called
think
him
that
a
seems
fool.
very, very similar to your relationship with Myka.
I know.
Yeah.
I was like, that sounds like.
That's why you don't need
Like
to drive
a
her
long
around.
history of McLaughlin's getting hit in the head by their woman.
I can't wait to sit behind Tim just to hit him.
Yeah. And his name's Thurman.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna
damn.
name
Thurman?
Download a baby?
Everyone on the podcast knows that I'm going to, in my 50s and 60s, adopt a Down syndrome guy to hang out with me. And I think I'll rename him Thurman.
Timothy, you can't rename them. They're not rescue animals.
Yeah, I think you can
I don't
do
think
that.
you can do any of that, really. I don't think you can just adopt an adult, right?
Yeah,
It's
a Down
called-
syndrome
no,
person you can.
befriend
Yeah, you have a
adults.
friend. Yeah.
Well, I have a friend, and his new name
I'll
will be
change his
Thurman.
name.
He
Yeah.
won't know. What does he know?
Yeah, that's fair.
Why don't you just find one named Thurman? If
That
you
would be
find one
sick.
named Thurman, you can have him.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I love the Down
That's a good
syndrome.
compromise.
I love the Down syndrome community.
So you're already set. He's not the asshole.
Well,
you wanna
I
hear
haven't
the
heard.
backstory?
I mean, yeah, I'll hear the backstory, but also I don't think
actually
he's an
tend to agree. I'll hear him out, but anytime anyone doesn't want to do something who's a grown up, it's kind of like, yeah,
All right.
stop doing it.
You guys about to eat your fucking words right now.
Okay.
All right, Micah's on some feminism bullshit.
Check this out. So I've been raping her, and she wants me to drive her to the
Jesus.
hospital.
Micah, what is this voice?
Jesus fucking
No,
Christ.
it's not that. But that'd be really funny. That'd be so funny.
Yeah.
I still have to. I'm going. Well, I've got to stand by my original pick.
But it's still, you'll look bad. Okay. My girlfriend and I have been together for 8 months. In that time, I was in an accident, and my insurance wrote off my car, and I only got $2,400 from it. It's not enough to buy a working car, which, no, it is.
Yeah, it is.
It It's not enough to buy a working car, and I've been saving to buy a better one, although it will take a few months. Okay. I asked my girlfriend to borrow hers, and she agreed if I drove her to work every day and then pick her up since she needs to go to work every day, too.
Oh, yeah.
He's starting to sound like the asshole.
Well, only really that. Like, if it's her car,
It's
Yeah.
it's her car.
you can wait as long as you want to get.
Listen,
a
if you
car.
make, here's the thing. As a man,
fuck her.
No,
Is that what-
no. I was going the other way. If you're a man and you make a deal, you got to hold up your end of the deal.
Totally.
That's part of being a man. Women can get out of deals all they want.
Oh, here we go.
Women are allowed to just willy-nilly get out of their deals, but men, if you're a man and
Oh,
you make a
shit.
handshake,
Man,
When did we get Ben Shapiro on the show?
This is so
Fucking
much-
women can get
Me
out of
being
deals.
I gotta tell you, me being a guest on the show is not that different from me just listening to the show.
and
Sorry, what do you think about what Tim said, Dave?
Oh, I agree with both of you always.
and what is wet ass?
I'm
pussy?
new to town, so I want to be friends with both of you, and I'm a bitch, as we've
Oh, good.
Nice.
established. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's her car.
It's her
right?
car.
If it's
Yeah.
her car, it's like it's her fucking car.
Shall I continue?
You shall.
Sure.
All right. I have to be designated driver during our date nights and even girls' nights, which is about once every 2 weeks. So for the last month, I've had to get up at 6 a.m. because girlfriend's work is at 7 a.m., drive her there, drive home and get ready for work at 9. Then I have to pick her up again at 4 using my lunch break and then drop her off at home to get to work again and come home at 5:30. It's so much work, not to mention every date night I drive, so I never get to relax. And when she hangs out with her friends, I have to drive her there, usually at 6, and pick her up again at 9 or 10.
Okay, now I'm like back on his side a little bit.
What?
Because it's a lot.
That is a lot.
You can compromise,
Then
right?
don't borrow her fucking car.
Right. Get an Uber for date night.
Get
Well,
an Uber
sure.
or take the public transit.
But
They,
that's
they could live in a town like they could live in like Indianapolis where if you're taking the public transit to get somewhere, it's going to take you 4.5 hours.
Damn, it's a good thing she has a car then.
I know, but you could get an Uber.
I'm just saying, like,
If you don't wanna be the
if you're in a
designated-
relationship, you can figure it out. You know,
Well,
like
what?
I would say, yeah, he's borrowing her car. His responsibility is to take them both to and from work. That's just how it is until you figure it out. But then, like, sure, sometime you gotta be the one that drives to date night. But there should be some nights he gets a day off from that, right?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't
but-
think you should have to drive him around on girls' night.
Exactly.
Also,
That one I think is a little excessive.
It starts to feel like she's punishing him for not having a car.
honestly, she should. He's a fucking loser. Is he? Yes, he is. They've only been dating for 8 months, and now he's using her car
Yeah,
just
the
as
8
much
months
as
thing
she
is
is.
rough. Yeah,
like
yeah.
now she's putting miles on her, crazy extra miles on her car, all this other shit. Like he's a fucking loser. He's whatever. Okay.
I don't know. I feel like if you think your boyfriend's a loser, just dump him. Don't just be like, you're my chauffeur now.
It sounds like she's trying to, and it's not working.
I
You
think
can just
there's-
say, I break up with you.
Yeah.
And then she gets the car all the time.
I
Right?
mean, yeah, because it's her car. It's
yeah. I think there's only one way out of this.
yeah.
Bro, you're going to have to kill yourself.
I agree. Yeah.
That's been our new advice is just everyone should just kill themselves.
Yeah.
We're going to get
Okay.
taken off. I don't know. I think it's good. It's
One
good
of
for
these
the
days, one of
environment.
those people is going to kill themselves, and we're going to have to go to court, and then we'll be famous.
Yes.
I can't wait.
We'll be like Alex Jones.
Yeah. Yeah. The most famous man on earth.
Yeah. Alex Jones made up that court thing for publicity.
What did happen with him?
He lied about the Sandy Hook shootings.
Oh, that's
He
what it
claimed that
was.
they were all crisis actors.
Right,
And he got
right.
sued for $50 million.
It is funny. He says shit like that all the time.
It's
Yeah.
so insane.
Yeah.
These people lost their kids. Okay. Okay, so there is more.
All right, fucking Debbie Downer. These
Yeah,
these
totally.
people lost their children.
Sorry.
Okay, never mind. Back to Am I the Asshole?
Bus routes take an hour and 45 to get to work, so it isn't an option. But her work is much closer. It would only take her 45 minutes to get to work by
No,
bus.
you have to
This
take her
is
to
why
work.
he's a
Can I tell
fucking
you,
bitch.
I think that they both suck. I think that he and his girlfriend both are losers and suck.
I agree. I mean,
Yeah.
probably
I
because
think
she's
he's-
dating a loser.
Like, you're
so.
right. It's her car, so she's more right than him. But, like, you imagine this. Imagine he was like, I need your car, and you have a car, and then you work it out, like, all right, you gotta drive me around. And then he's like, look, I don't want to always be the one who always drives when we go out. And you would be like, fuck you. Would you? I don't think so.
Sounds like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
fair
an
enough.
awful lot like me.
I
now that
also
think
like
about it.
driving. I would drive us around. Also, Myka doesn't have a license, so
Also,
it's like
also you'd be surprised how close you are to the truth because many times we've talked about getting a car. I really want one, and I would pay for it because I'm the only one who makes any money.
Thank
and
you.
so the deal would be. The deal would be that Tim would have to drive me around. And I
Yeah.
said, if I get a car, will you drive me around? And he has already agreed to that deal.
yes.
I'm just saying that if you're dating somebody and they're like, hey, this is wearing on me, wouldn't you be like, all right, we can figure out a
I'd
way
be-
to make it not wear on you? That's all.
But I'm not going to drive Myka from here to like uptown Manhattan
Every time there's a girls' night.
Every
Yeah.
every work day. I'm
No,
not driving
no.
her to work.
No, but like the train was down this weekend. It was $80 each way by cab to get to the stand and back. So I had to take like an hour and a half different
Yeah.
train rides. It would have been nice to have Tim just fucking shuttle my ass there.
For sure.
Yeah, and I would have done that if I had nothing to do, and then I probably would have just taken the car and gone and met up with the boys,
Right.
and then picked you up later.
Okay. So he asked the girlfriend to take the bus, which honestly I would be like,
That's
we are
crazy.
done.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
We are
Every
fucking
detail
done.
is really
The
bad.
the deal should be if you want to use a car to get to work, you have to take me to work. That's a good enough deal. I think that's a pretty good deal.
I agree. And in that deal, I would like want to drive her other times too to be like, thank you.
Well, as
You
a
know
thank
what I
you,
mean?
because now she gets home from work, she doesn't have her car.
Right.
Right.
He's still at work. So
Yeah,
now
yeah,
she's
yeah.
like, she's lost her freedom. She's now relying on him to drive her. That's like really annoying, actually.
But she's a big fan of Judge Joe Brown. She's going to sit there. She's going to watch a Family Feud for a little bit.
I forgot that Tim knows her. Yeah.
Oh, Tim knows everybody.
Us losers have our own
Yeah.
little like hang.
That subreddit, I'm in there too.
Tim's like, oh, wait, so this girl has a car? Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
man.
And how many bedrooms does her apartment have? And does her cat? Well,
It's also, you gotta, to throw on top of it, he posted it on Reddit to see if it's okay. Like, come on.
No,
man.
he's a fucking loser.
Yeah, totally.
Is that it?
Oh, no. Okay.
Oh.
She says, okay, I've asked her to take the bus so I can use the car for a few months while I save up, and I'll pay for insurance and gas, but she refuses, saying it's her car, and if I'm not happy with our setup, I can take the bus. Yes, correct.
Right.
Good.
Yeah, totally.
She's so selfish, he writes. This is insane. And not willing to compromise. I tried to get her to agree to take the bus 2 to 3 days a week, but she won't and just tells
I
me
mean,
if
yeah,
I
this
don't
is
like
ridiculous.
it to take Ubers.
You take the bus, bro.
Why, yeah, bro, you're already waking up at 6.
Well, that's the thing. He's like complaining about the time, but it's like you are
It
spending
already
the time.
sucks. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Also,
just-
buy a car now. Now you buy a car.
Yeah.
You have $2,400. Buy a shitty car.
yeah.
And then save up for another guy. It's
Exactly.
gonna last
It's
you
also
till you
been a
get
month.
$5,000.
Totally.
It's been a month. Maybe he has, $2,800 now.
Right.
He maybe, hey, I don't know. Check out leasing.
Yeah. Or any other option at all.
Yeah.
You're alive, and we all have to live. Man.
Yeah.
He's
Just whining. Ugh.
Okay, this is where it gets spicy. So he's
This
complaining
is where
about
it gets spicy.
I like
Okay.
spice.
Yeah. Let's go.
And then it's just like all porn after this.
she says
So
to
I
take
fucked the car.
I mean, that would be you're not far
She
off.
doesn't want me to fuck the car anymore.
So he's complaining. He's like, I can't take Ubers. It's cost too much to make sense. Okay. Then he says, I'm pissed and refused to give her the keys, saying she can take the bus that day. And she grabbed my wallet and used my credit card to get herself an Uber without my permission. She screamed at me to give her back the keys, but I've hidden it, and we are at a standstill.
Stand still.
What a piece of shit.
Wow, this relationship is not gonna last.
This relationship sucks.
It's-
dude.
I mean, honestly,
he sucks.
she should
She
go
also
to-
sucks a little, and they should break up.
No, she doesn't suck at all. He took her keys and said, "No, I'm using the car. You fucking take the bus.
No,
it's her car."
He super sucks, but I mean, I don't know.
She sucks
done-
for dating him.
Exactly.
But she doesn't suck.
And
I
at
think
the
it was
beginning,
good that
she was
took an
like,
Uber.
okay, I don't know. The part where it was like, you're going to drive me to work and you're going to drive all our dates and you're going to drive me to girls' night. That person, I don't want to date that person.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't mean like, you should want to do it anyway, but it just sounds like they both suck. And he like really sucks.
I can't even imagine a world where she sucks in comparison to how much he sucks.
No, I agree.
I'm sure she does suck, but I just hate him so much.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
He
took
her
keys.
keys and hid them.
Yeah. I mean, that's like what a baby does.
I mean, like literally, she can have
that is
him
some
in jail
baby
right now.
Yeah, when you're doing things babies do.
Yeah,
That was good.
he should be in jail. He could be in jail by now.
For
stealing
in
Myka.
jail.
For stealing a car.
You should, Myka.
If you fucking stole my keys, I would call the cops on you right away because that is how we solve things in our family.
Myka, that is snitch shit.
That's
you
pretty
cannot
good.
be calling the cops.
I think if I've learned anything from the past few years, it's always call the cops.
Always call the cops.
Calling the cops is good.
Tim's a white man. What's the worst they're gonna do to him?
Sure, that's true. Yeah,
I mean-
give him your car, maybe.
I'm gonna swat him.
You don't swat me.
I'm gonna swat your ass.
I have bad ribs. They'll tackle me and it'll hurt.
What if they just came over and burritoed you with a blanket?
Now I would like.
solid.
Now
Then
I
we
would
could
like
We could
that.
finally get the IUD in.
That's funny to think about.
Was that it, Myka?
That's it for today, Timmy.
Okay, cool. Now it's time.
Oh boy.
Do not look forward
Why do you
to
hate
this.
the news?
It's time for the news with Tim McLaughlin.
Oh, Mike is not involved in the news.
No,
No.
it's because Tim can't read, and then he insists on reading, and also he picks out a news segment, but he doesn't know what's in it because he can't read.
I only read the title, the headline.
The title.
Man charged with smuggling pythons in his pants at the U.S. border.
Hey, me too. You know what I'm saying?
Let's
Man, I
go.
smuggle pythons everywhere I fucking go, dude.
Yeah.
I got a big dick. That's what I mean.
Nice.
Sounds like you have
Thanks,
two of
dude.
them.
Yeah, I have lots. I have lots, and they're not big.
Ladies.
Yeah, I have. That's right. I got numerous dicks.
Honestly, that's like almost every dildo.
Numerous dicks?
Numerous prongs that aren't very big.
Oh, certainly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's why my dick looks like that.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. I'm trying to emulate what bitches like.
Yeah, they call Tim the rabbit because he comes fast.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
And
that's
I eat
really
a
cool.
and I eat a bunch of lettuce while I fuck. Albany, New York. Don't call it Albany. If you go up there, don't call it Albany. They will yell at you in
People
the.
call it Albany?
I do because
Wow.
I'm a
That's
hillbilly.
weird.
But it's Albany. They were like, "It's Albany," and I
Yeah.
go, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm mispronouncing shithole."
I have a lot of friends who went to college in Albany. So
Really?
Yeah, I'm from like an hour north of the city.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. A New York City man has been charged with smuggling 3 Burmese pythons in his pants at the U.S.-Canadian border crossing. Calvin Batista, do you think it's a movie star?
Yeah, Dave Bautista's little brother Calvin.
Yeah, Myka?
I bet he's pissing on a Ford logo right now.
That's funny. Calvin Batista, 36, is accused of bringing the hidden snakes on a bus that crossed into northern New York on July 15th, 2018. Importation. That's a tough word. Because I thought it was going to say important.
Oh, it was almost important.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Importation of Burmese
Oh, fuck
pythons is regulated by an international treaty and by federal regulations listing them as injurious. Is that right?
Honk shoe.
Injurious. Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
to
Got
human
it, dude.
beings, so they can as in they can
I'm
injure
so
human
glad we
beings.
invited a tutor over.
Yeah, I never knew I'd be a hype man for reading English.
Batista of the Queens, Jesus Christ, was arraigned Tuesday in
Is
Albany
this still
on.
your favorite segment, Dave?
Yeah, man. Yes. Yes, it is.
This is fucking
Keep going,
torture.
Tim. I love this. Shut
I
the
bet-
fuck up,
I
Myka.
bet
Thank you.
You're welcome, dude.
Thank you,
I'm
Dave.
sick of your talk.
I bet-
I'm trying to hear the news.
Hit her! Hit her in the face!
Yeah, I will. Turn off the camera.
No, the camera rolls. This is our bum fights. He was
I
arraigned.
really want to hear a man try to pronounce words. I love it.
He was arraigned on federal smuggling charge and released pending trial. According to a news release from the U.S. Attorney Carla B. Friedman.
It does take a while.
It's torture, my friend.
Yeah, man.
And
I feel like we've been reading the news for years.
An email seeking comment was sent to Batista's lawyer. The charge carries the potential of a maximum sentence of 20 years in
It's
prison.
also not interesting. So that's like the other part of this. It's like
One of the
who gives a
reasons
shit?
it's not interesting is you keep not letting it happen.
Okay,
though,
well, nobody's
you know?
like the charges. It's like nobody cares. The interesting part is that the
Is the
snakes
snakes were in his pants.
Yes.
We should get to the meat of it. What
Yes.
happened to the
He
snake?
can't
And a
skin
fine.
the head, though. He can't skin the head. He doesn't. He doesn't know when the interesting part's
Wow,
happening.
this is a true frustration in your relationship I'm watching happen.
And a fine as high as 250,000.
I think my favorite part of being on the show is I get to cheerlead both of you at the other's expense every time. You know?
Yeah, it's a good
Whenever
time.
I want, I can make Myka mad. You know what I mean? It's such a
It's
good
pretty
time.
easy.
Yeah.
According to federal prosecutors,
Wait, are we?
the Burmese python, one of the world's largest snakes. Yeah, that's what they'd say if
We
for,
do need
for
to
me.
skip ahead, I'd say.
Well, this is the last thing.
Is it?
Is considered a vulnerable species in its native Asia, and it's invasive in Florida, where it threatens native animals.
That's legitimately the end of the fucking article?
See,
It
I
didn't
told
tell
you
me
it.
shit.
I told you it sucks. It sucks so bad.
Yeah.
It's like there's like zero payoff. It's just it's
The
like
headline was great, though. Nah, man, I disagree, Myka. Thank you, Tim.
well,
Thank you for the segment.
We are on to actually the best part of the show.
yay.
This is legitimately Micah's favorite part of the show. I should have had it pulled up.
It's like eating your vegetables before you get ice cream.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
This is reviews for the podcast.
You
So
read the reviews of your own show? Yeah. Holy shit, dude, that rules. Yeah.
we recommend people go on Apple iTunes and leave us a 5-star review, but we have to say, if you live in America, you do have the freedom to leave whatever review you want. If you do not have those freedoms, and you will have to leave a 5-star review. Here we go. This one's from James Dregan.
Oh, so we have one. Sometimes
We
we,
have
don't even
two.
have one.
Oh.
Fuck yes.
It says, "Love it."
Hell yeah.
5 stars.
Nice.
I'm writing this because it's super awkward when you don't have any reviews.
Hell yeah, man.
Nice.
I like
So
this guy.
that's from James Dregan. It's pretty
Thanks,
good.
James.
Oh, this next one's long.
Is it really awkward when we don't have
Maybe
reviews?
Myka should read it.
Wait.
All right, Mikey, you read this in. Good call.
Okay. Now it's gonna sound like I'm making this up. It says you guys are hilarious. Love it. This is
Who
from
wrote it?
This is from Jenny.
What if it's the same guy that borrowed his girlfriend's car?
Oh,
It's-
man.
What if that guy loves your fucking
That
show?
would be fucked
That'd
up.
be fucking. If you borrow the car and you're listening to the show, literally kill yourself.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just fucking put your mouth around the tailpipe of your girlfriend's car and fucking suck.
Yeah, dude. And if you have $2,400, that is the exact amount on our Patreon where you can pay to have me come party with you wherever you are. We have a tier where I will come party with people
And it's
for
$2,400 a
24
month.
2,400. I mean, it's like a one-off thing, but yeah, it's It's called Tim Doesn't Need.
It
because
doesn't
if I
have to
make
be a
20
one-off thing. If you want to pay for Tim to party with you every month, go right the fuck
I
ahead.
will fucking do it. But 2,400 is the minimum I need to not have a job.
Really?
Yeah, I can skate by. I can like.
No.
Oh, per month, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
What do you mean per week?
I don't know. Like, it
'Cause
sounded
that's-
like forever. It sounded like if I
$2,400.
have $2,400, I'm good.
No.
I'm set.
If I make 2,400 a month, I can like just narrowly
Yeah.
skate by.
Yeah.
So this is Jenny.
Jenny from the block.
Jenny 8675309. Oh, sorry, I read your phone number out loud.
8675309 from the song.
This one says, "I hate the news segment. Please get rid of it. Thank you."
It does
There's
not
no way
say
it says
that. Micah, I'm going to pull it up here.
There's no way that's real. Yeah. Oh, man.
All right, it does not say that. Micah, read the real one.
Well, I thought maybe you would.
You confirmed it. It didn't say that for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, it says, "I've been a fan of Micah's, thank you, since the first time she was on Keith and Girl." Damn, that's been a long time, Jenny. I was on there like almost 15 years ago. She and Tim are both hilarious,
Yes.
and I love their dynamic. Their relationship is actually so cute. Even in the moments where it seems like Myka low-key hates Tim. But then he says something funny and makes her laugh, and her laugh literally brings me joy. Love it, here for it, can't wait to hear more, except for the news segment, which should definitely go.
Oh,
Wow.
no. Wow, that's good.
Interesting she added that at the end.
That's
really
This
sweet.
is a really good one because normally it's like I'm a fan of Micah and I love how beautiful and smart and funny she is, and Tim is fat, and then that's all it is. 5 stars.
That's a nice review because they don't mention
5
how...
stars. Tim is so fat.
Yeah. I think anytime they don't mention how dumb you are, Tim, it's a win.
I think so too. Now,
Actually, I would like that review on my podcast. If any of you are listening and you go and listen to my show and you want to leave a review that says 5 stars, Tim McLaughlin is fat. That would be fucking awesome.
What is your podcast again?
It's called What's It Called?
What's it called? Now that's okay. So you could. I told you either bring a fun if you have like a really good party story, or if you have a really good like tip for being a great hang. This is that segment.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was thinking about this, and you know what? I really feel this way. I think my best advice for being a great hang is to shut up. Like
the opposite of what I do.
Interesting. Tim can't even take that information in quietly.
Oh, wow.
He hurt his ribs and can't laugh that hard.
I hurt my ribs at a trampoline park.
Oh, damn, dude.
That's okay.
Is that true?
Yeah. I went with Shane Torres 2 weeks ago.
At a trampoline park.
Yeah.
Shane at a trampoline park.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
I need to get the videos. Shane hasn't sent me over the videos, but I have a bunch of videos of us. I did a flip.
Just bouncing around? Oh,
Yeah,
nice,
just bounce
dude.
around, having fun.
Yeah.
So your tip is to be quiet.
And I know it's not a fun tip at all, but it's a real tip. I mean it.
Yeah.
Because, another way to be a great hang is to be really funny.
Yes.
But that doesn't always work because sometimes you're being really funny and then you just sort of have been funny for too long and you need to shut the fuck up. Because everyone else is like, I don't know, they're a little exhausted or they've moved past it or the tone has changed and you're just the asshole in the corner now. I've been this guy too many times.
I'm watching Tim try to square this with his whole experience.
Well, what's popping into my head is I remember I was talking to my friend Danny Mundell.
Oh, I bet this story ends where Tim was really funny.
No, I just was talking, and he was just standing there, and I was talking. I was really drunk, and I was just talking at him. He goes, "Okay," and then just walked away in the middle of me talking. And then I stood there and talked to nothing.
Yeah.
I just continued to talk to the fridge.
I'm saying this after years of not shutting up.
Yeah.
Years of trying to be the funniest guy. Yeah, man.
No, you're right. People like it when they feel like they're funny. Or
Yeah, you want to be a great hang, listen and laugh at their
Yeah.
jokes.
Yes, Myka, laugh at during the podcast when your
Yeah,
boyfriend
that's-
is funny.
We
This is
are
a good point.
literally-
I
wait,
did
we
bring it up to
literally-
tell Myka to laugh at Tim's jokes more.
It's interesting because
Yeah.
our good review actually literally says, "I love hearing Myka laugh on the show." So
Well-
it sounds like I've done that.
That's kind of fucked up. I thought it was a great review, but
What did I say?
good.
Oh, man.
Sorry, Jenny. It is a great review, and also I must laugh when you earn it.
Oh, okay. I just want ones where I just say anything and people laugh. And that was not happening at Beauty Bar last night. Do you have a fun story or any?
You know what? I didn't think I did, but I haven't thrown a lot of big parties in my life. I don't really like doing that. But one year, my friend Julie and I have similar birthdays, and we're like a week apart or something. We were like, let's do a big fucking party, and we looked on we were like, maybe we'll just make it one of those parties that's stupid and has a bouncy house.
Nice.
And we went to a bouncy house website, and first of all, they're really cheap, and there's all this other shit. And we rented a bouncy jousting ring, from American Gladiators.
Those are fun.
Dude, it was the most fun party I've ever had. And we
That's
just
awesome.
we got a few kegs, and it was funny too. We were turning 32, and
Yeah.
still, my friend had a house. We put this bouncy jousting ring in the front yard. We got a bunch of kegs.
We got to do that in the backyard, Tim.
I don't know if it'll fit because of the tree that's in the middle. My buddy Eddie did that race weekend for Indianapolis 500. And it was one of the best. We had 3 kegs, the jousting, and it was awesome.
Oh, you've done the jousting before? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I didn't even know about it.
Oh, it was so
We should
fun.
do it all the fucking time.
At the
Sounds great.
trampoline
Yeah.
place, the kid that worked there, because it was only Shane and I, and then the kid that worked there, and the kid that worked there called Shane fat while they were both doing the joust. Well, the kid, the
They
kid
have
was
jousting at this place?
yeah,
What?
they had jousting because they had the a beam and then
Yeah.
the little square foamies. The foam, the foam
Oh,
pit.
yeah, the pit of,
and so,
juice,
and
yeah.
we had the little jousters, and I couldn't play anymore because I had hurt my ribs, and the kid was also fat, and called Shane fat, and Shane just got the joust
What do you
thing.
mean also fat?
He had called Shane fat.
What? There was 3 little fat boys hanging out at the fucking trampoline park, but Shane whips the thing to where he's holding it like a baseball bat and just starts beating the shit out of the kid.
funny.
And then he knocks the kid in the thing. He goes, "Who's fat now, Tubby?"
Oh yeah, you got to get these videos.
Yeah,
dude. Fuck.
it was great.
You know, I just saw a clip too where someone broke their back in 2 places falling into one of those foam pits.
Adriana Chechik at the TwitchCon. I just saw it as well.
So now I'm
Former
like,
porn star and OnlyFans star Adriana
Broke her
Chechik.
back.
So
And
Tim-
she has to get a rod in her back, I think. And she was getting it before, but now she has to really get it.
There it is. All right.
Timmy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
porn.
I watched that video.
so now you're not allowed to go into foam pits.
I watched that
because-
video too, bud.
Yeah, you're supposed to throw it back, not throw
No,
your
the
back.
TwitchCon, they didn't put enough. It wasn't deep enough.
That's insane.
It was only a
It
layer
wasn't
of.
deep enough.
Well, it was only a layer of those like foam things. Like the thing that I fell in.
It's got to be really deep with a bunch of
The
those.
thing that I fell in was like up to my chest. Like if I
Yeah.
stepped all the way down, it was so hard to get out of.
Oh my
Theirs was just like this deep and only had like a little bit of the foam, guys. And another person dislocated their shoulder.
Jesus
This was
Christ.
at Comic Con.
TwitchCon.
TwitchCon.
It was at
That sounds
TwitchCon.
cool.
Shut it down.
Yeah.
And
Shut
this
it
is
down.
after Twitch has gone through all this bullshit like the last couple of weeks. Everyone's really mad at them because they changed all the like the money stuff. So usually when you were in like the top 10%, you would get 70% and Twitch would get 30%, right? As like a creator. And everyone was like, oh, they're going to change the system. They're going to do it because lower than that, you got 50%, 50-50. Twitch gets 50, you get 50. And everyone's like, oh, good. They're going to change it to where everyone gets 70-30. So it's fair. And Twitch changed it to where everyone pays 50-50, even
Oh,
the
wow.
top 10% creators. And now people are moving over to YouTube. So
Yeah.
YouTube's going to start
I
like,
feel like if you fuck everyone over, you should definitely make the pit deep enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't do
Yeah.
both of those.
Dig
at
a
the same-
deeper pit.
Yeah. Dig a deeper pit.
speaking of digging a pit,
Oh,
we got to speak ill of the dead.
all right.
Did you come up with a dead person to speak ill of? It could be anyone.
You know what? I did, and they're still alive. It's Robert Plant.
Wow.
I like. Hey, I've been. I will say this till my dying day. I fucking can't stand Led Zeppelin.
Wow.
Everybody loves Led
What the
Zeppelin,
fuck?
and I can't. And look,
I love Led Zeppelin.
everyone does, and I like them
They're
fine.
maybe the greatest band that
See,
ever was.
that's why I fucking can't
I
stand
don't
it.
think
I,
that's true.
I don't think it is true, but I think it. If someone said that, I'd respect their opinion.
I mean, whatever. You can like whatever you like, but I feel like thinking they're the greatest thing ever. I think they're fine, and they have some songs I like, but it's like people were like, "Oh man, my life is divided into 2 parts. Before I heard Led Zeppelin and after I heard Led Zeppelin. It's ridiculous." And the guy likes to fuck and he likes goblins. I don't care. I especially don't care about him. Jimmy
My
Page,
man loves goblin pussy.
yeah, I'm sure he especially does now. Yeah, but no, he's still alive. So I don't know. No, I got.
No,
I got no one.
what do you hate the most about Robert Plant?
I just don't think it's. I don't know, man. I guess I don't hate him. It's just not as impressive as the world says it is to me.
Yeah.
Well, I
Is-
hope he dies soon.
Me too.
And that's when we'll
And he
hear this
will.
episode.
That's all right though. You still talk shit about somebody, which is good.
Yeah,
That's really the point is the negativity.
I
Really.
can think of a dead Chopin. Fuck
Yeah,
Chopin.
fuck Chopin.
Hey,
dude.
yeah.
Actually, fuck him. That guy sucked.
Why does
That's
he
true.
not?
Because he. This is true, and I was told this in a positive light by a friend who thought it was really romantic and cool. But Chopin was like he was like a brooding nerd of his time, and he fell in love with a woman in his 20s, and she didn't want to date him, and he obsessed over her for his entire life and sent her letters that he would sign "My Sorrow" for his entire life.
Ew.
I know.
Ew, Chopin was an incel?
Yes,
Yeah.
Chopin was an incel. Absolutely.
That fucking sucks,
It does,
dude. Oh my
Taco
god.
Bell incel. Instead of an D. Whatever.
Oh, hey, no, yeah.
that-
Yeah.
Micah, do you have anybody this week?
Yeah, I'm talking shit on Moses.
Whoa.
You don't like Moses?
Fuck Moses.
Jew,
Okay.
This is anti. This is what is it when Jews anti? What's it when Jews
You're-
self-loathing Jews?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wasn't Moses Jewish?
Yeah.
You never
Yeah.
know with these people.
Yeah, he was definitely a Jew. First of all, he had a lisp. Gross.
How do you know
Yes.
that?
Because that's what they know about him.
Huh.
Is that when Moses was a baby, they gave him to the Pharaoh. He was like found in the reeds in a basket, right? And then like the queen found him, the Pharaohess.
I was thinking of Noah the whole time.
No.
Well,
Okay.
he was
I was
probably
gonna
also
make-
Jewish.
But
I was
Noah
gonna
was
make
also Jewish.
I was gonna make a
Bible's
whole.
Jewish.
I was gonna make a whole thing about Noah having a lisp, and that's what created the flood.
Oh, okay.
Spitting all the time when he talked.
Well, Moses part of the Red Sea.
yeah.
Wait a second. Hold on. Yeah. Moses
So-
part of the Red Sea, but he had a fucking lisp. He like
Maybe he was just parting his own fucking.
his tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, maybe.
There
So
you
he's
go.
a fucking dork. He also did not want to be a leader. He had to be talked into it. You know, fucking dork ass loser. Then he gets lost in the desert
There is
for
a
40
lot of
fucking
getting
years.
talked into it in the Bible.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Except for Abraham, who's like, "Yeah, I'll kill my kids."
Jews will come up
My
with
kid fucking
excuses.
sucks. I fucking hate my son. Give me a reason.
No, where Jews are an excuse-bound culture.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like, make this bush talk, and then we'll have a
yeah. Because
conversation.
Moses was a rich kid who was raised by the pharaohs, right?
Yeah,
And-
he was raised by the pharaohs, but
Yeah.
he wasn't like, was he a rich kid? I guess, but like I think he was kind of.
But he was raised rich
Yeah.
a lot of his life, and
Yeah.
so he didn't spend the first half of his life practicing Judaism or like feeling Jewish.
I
right?
actually don't know how he figured out that he was a Jew. I forget that part of the story. Oh well.
It was like the woman, one of the. yeah.
I was
I
like,
feel like-
I know. They send him in the basket. The Pharaoh finds him. They raise him, and then he turns his back on him. I don't remember why. Oh well.
I don't know.
Maybe he saw the plight of the slaves. Like probably.
Yeah. Well, hopefully.
Yeah.
Was
Anyway,
that
fuck
who you're
him.
going to talk shit on?
Yeah, Oppenheimer.
That's funny.
I didn't like that he made the nuclear bomb, killed a bunch of Japanese people. I like Japanese people. I hate to go out on a limb. I love Japanese people
Yeah.
and Japanese culture. And there could have he probably killed somebody that could have created another Ichiro Oda, the creator of One Piece, of course, the greatest story ever told.
What's One Piece? I don't know.
It's a pirate tale that's been going on for 25
It's
years.
manga.
Oh,
It's manga.
Oh,
It's
Oh,
manga.
manga.
manga. It's pronounced Albany.
Albany.
Yeah.
It's on chapter 1063. And it's pretty incredible. It's about a pirate who has rubber powers. He's a
Nope.
rubber man.
All right, and
I
stop.
feel bad now.
Stop asking.
I was having so much fun, and now I feel so bad.
Well, well, good, because it's the end of the show. The show's over. But Oppenheimer, you can suck my fucking nuclear ass.
Yeah. He was mid too.
Yeah, you were mid. You were mid as hell. And Moses, I say you were fucking mid too. You got to use a cane to walk around. Fucking use your legs,
Yeah,
bitch.
fuck
Fucking
Moses,
bearded
dude.
bitch. What was under there? Ugly acne? Probably.
Yeah.
No jawline?
Yeah.
I know it's true because you were a Jew.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And if I say that, it's wrong. But if Myka says it, it's fine.
No, I hate Jews.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You know?
Yeah.
That's the
Thank
clip.
you for having me. I hate Jews. Great hang. Yeah.
New episodes
Play
every
him
week.
off, Kanye.
Really excited to have Dave Ross on the show. I hate Jews.
All right. Myka, do you want to do the first one? We do sign-offs at the end. You
Oh,
can.
right.
We'll do ours and then you do yours. But you have to say signing off.
Oh, okay.
Signing off. It is me, Toe's mom, Timmy's girlfriend, all of your very good friends, telling you if you are borrowing your girlfriend's car, you're a huge piece of shit and you should fucking kill yourself, and your girlfriend should send us a letter saying, hey, it worked. It's me, Myka Fox.
Oh, and signing off. It is I, former king of the gays, your Patreon dad, your free feed best friend. Patreon.com/greathang. Check me out in Columbus, Ohio on November.
Are we doing plugs again? Just end it,
November
Tim.
1st.
You loser.
All right. Signing off. It is I, Timothy Grady McLaughlin II. Thank you all very much.
Signing off, this is Dave Ross. Thank you guys so much for having me.
You're welcome.
I just want to say that guy who borrowed his girlfriend's car is great, and I think everything he did was great.
And Tim, come
And,
on. Tim,
like
come on.
the news, as Tim did it.
Yes. Yes.
Really,
Yes.
man, my favorite part of the show was infuriating Myka.
Best guest ever.
And I hate Jews. All right, yeah. I don't. Right.
And have a great rest of the day. 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 Rest